All right, listen up. Welcome to the 2022 football season. The expectations for this program have never been higher. We expect to win a conference championship. We got what it takes. What it takes to do that is in this room. But you got to go earn it. You got to have a blue collar mentality. You got to go to work every day.
As a coach that grew up here and went to school here, I mean, Chase represents family, hard-working community, blue collar,
country folk, getting down and dirty,
get after your rear end,
hard-nosed, blue-collar guys who get after it. That's our identity.
Chase High School is an identifying mark for people in our community. Without Chase, there's no Chase community.
We'll always be an underdog. That's the one thing about Chase, we never get picked first.
We've never been blessed with the finer things in life, so we do with what we have and make good things happen.
When I think of the Chase program growing up, Easton RS were always the football school in the county. We were always a laughingstock of the community, and now we're 4-time county champs.
I think we're known for winning at the moment.
Welcome to the farm.
It ain't about them, it ain't about me, it ain't about him, it ain't about Bohannon, it ain't about Six Toes. It's about Chase High School for the next 2.5, 3 hours. You understand me? Represent that school, that community, yourself, your family, the very best of your abilities. I wanted to see our program take the next step. Winning a conference championship, getting out of the second round. That was certainly the goal that we talked about and we focused on a lot.
We expect to win every time we step on the field. We expect to coach our kids harder than anybody else.
Let's make sure we're the most physical team on the field from the time the ball snaps to the time the whistle blows. Then you help them up, pat them on the butt, tell them you'll be back in just a minute. You hear me? In just a minute.
You can't have a winning program without players that are willing to step up.
I really think it started in the summer, like 7-on-7s in our workouts. Everybody was working a whole lot harder. Got to go out there and put it on for the community, people sleeping on us.
We knew that we had to make a name for ourselves. Nobody was going to do it for us.
You have to earn what you get and control only what you can control.
We got to take care of week 1 first. And then when week 1's done, we got to take care of week 2 and just keep building on that.
The first snap of defense, we had Mountain Heritage backed up after good kickoff coverage. In the first snap, they tried to throw the ball out wide. The corner, K. Davis, came up and just lit the guy up. Just great tackle, very clean, but very violent, very physical. And that really set the tone for the season.
I believe that we played for each other for the bigger cause.
Win a game 1 by 1 and just go through the season, killing everybody we came to.
I wanted to win conference. I wanted to win county all 4 of my years just to let them know that we rule it.
We developed a brotherhood. This is the closest team I've ever been on in my 14 years of playing football.
You couldn't tell a difference on Tuesday of who we were playing. We understood that this was the goal, that this was the step we had to take this week to get there. 48 minutes is all you got. Physical, hard-nosed, tough football, hit them in the mouth, help them up, go back and get them again on the next play. It's not about them. It's never been about them. It won't ever be about them. It don't matter who them is.
Keith is the dog. Like, he works for everything.
He was the previous leading rusher in the state, and he's the best running back in the state of North Carolina.
The expectation was definitely high. I really had high hopes for myself. Basically, all I remember is I got the ball once, had a decent run, and then the next time I got the ball, I tore my leg, and I basically jumped off the field even though my knee was messed up. At first, I thought it was just dislocated, so I thought they were gonna, pop it back in place. But when I knew that it was like a serious injury, the only thing that go through my mind was my future. And I just knew I had to be there for my brothers, man. And then I went off to the hospital to get my MRIs.
everyone knew something was wrong.
Man, my heart just hurt because you see a kid that works so hard.
I was heartbroken. I was sick because that kid had done everything right. He had done everything we had asked him to do.
We really had to dig deep.
I'm sure everybody that was watching that game when Marquise went down thought, you know, their season's over. You've got one of the top running backs in the state of North Carolina. You've got one of the top running backs in the nation, and he's just went down. But his teammates really stepped up. I mean, they really tried to fill the void. But I think that toughness that we have built here and the culture translates into those situations.
Big shoes to fill, so you gotta get in the end zone.
Bohan, he's so tough, playing both sides of the ball, running it, hitting on defense. I was proud of him. He stepped up.
We just lost our starting running back the week before, and now playing Hendersonville. I remember telling our coaches on the headset, okay boys, we're getting ready to see what we're really made of right here. Like, we're getting ready to find out what we're all about.
We told the players, this is a year. Beat Hendersonville, get over the hump.
Everybody was looking at it and just say, wait till Hendersonville, wait till Hendersonville. So we waited till Hendersonville.
One of the teams that we lost to last season, they was new to our conference. They did a lot of trash talking.
So then us beating them this year, that was like the game of the season really.
Beating Hendersonville was huge, big step for our program.
All I've heard is talk. Their time is over. Everything we have done since November of last year has been to prepare you for this moment. We weren't doing that to beat the East Rutherfords of the world. You understand that? We wasn't doing that to beat the Owens of the world. We were preparing for this moment. You were made to be here. You were built to be here. You've earned the right to play for a conference championship. It's on the line tonight. We got the conference by the throat with a win tonight. You understand me? You're gonna have to go earn it tonight. You gotta play hard, you gotta execute, you gotta get after their rear end, and you gotta be more physical for 48 minutes. We'll sing and dance when it's over, you understand me? Yes, Trojans on 3 and line up. 1, 2, 3, Trojans! We wanna be tough, and this year's team just embodied all those things. They worked really hard, they loved one another, and you know, we had some tough kids on the team.
We made history. Yeah, that's one crazy milestone for the Chase community. Yeah, I'm very proud to be a Trojan. Everybody's beginning to kind of respect Chase in football. That's never really happened before.
The people that came out and supported our team, that was really amazing to me. In Canada, we don't have anything like that.
No, definitely beating Polk County, beating Angus, basically shutting him down.
It was an honor just being part of this history-making team and just being out with my teammates, being out there in front of the fans every Friday night. I just want people to see me as a great football player, but I want them to see me even more as a great person.
The whole team's always close, and it's just a great family. You always have each other's back.
I've been playing football since I was 4 years old. It's taught me dedication, hard work, and how to be a man.
When you walk off the field after RS Central and you're sitting there at 10-0, you're the county champions, you're the conference champions, is a moment that you'll never forget.
My number one goal as a coach is that our program can have a positive impact on these young men that we come into contact with. I hope they leave and they're better people than they are when they came. Like, the winning is great, but we win because we do things the right way. We don't do things the right way because we win.
This senior group has been a special group because of the work they put in on the field and everything they accomplish. They don't seek attention. This senior class, they're not looking for all the glory. When you pass them in the hallways and you see them in the school building, they don't carry around a sense of I'm better than anybody. They are leaving the type of legacy that I long for other future Trojans to have, of our job is to go out there and play for this school and battle for this community. They have truly embodied that our job is to represent Chase, and that's what I love about this senior class.
I just like hanging around my guys, Carter, Boo, Wes and all those seniors, just see them grow throughout the season.
That's what it's all about developing young men. So I think you seniors, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed each and every day that we were out there, the times that we had, but most of all, I just hope you feel like we prepared you for life.
As an administrator, I'm gonna tear up a little bit. As an administrator who loves his kids, to see Marquise McCombs the day after surgery suck it up with 3 torn ligaments, for him to be willing to come. And I really believe, and I may be wrong, but I really believe he didn't come that night for Marquise McCombs on senior night and sit in the back of a Gator and be wheeled around and go out in front of the crowd. He didn't do that for himself. He did it because of the kid he is and because of the love he had for the team and what was being accomplished. He knew it was something special, and he wanted to be a part of it, even if it meant he didn't have pads on and running the ball anymore. That's those defining moments as an administrator that, yeah, I could pick out 100 different plays, but that's one thing that, as an adult, knowing that sets him up to be the kind of man that this community, this nation needs more of. As an administrator, that's probably a defining moment for me outside of the football successes.
Guys, I couldn't be prouder of you and what you have accomplished. In the last 3 years, you're 26-6. You're gonna go down as one of the greatest senior classes to come through Chase High School. And this is something that you'll have to remember the rest of your life. In 20 years, we'll be having a 20-year reunion for the 2022 Conference Championship football team. And it'll be for you guys. And that's something you can carry with you the rest of your life, no matter what life throws your way. So just know that I love you, I'm proud of you. The farm will always be home. So make sure you come back and see us every chance you can.
I'd like to give a shout out to Coach Coggle,
Coach Frazier,
Biggie,
Coach McCraney,
Coach Thomas,
Coach Brooks, Coach Paddock,
Rummy.
I love them all, but probably Bailey.
Cogdill. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate everything you done for me. I love you, Coach. I'll never forget that ball head.
I'm gonna have to say my dad. Whenever he's here and he's coaching me, he's not my dad, he is my coach.
All of them had an impact.
I believe that's also who I am today.
Thank you.